Guys, welcome to the second day of Rising Bharat Social Dugout Zone, where we have Mr. Amitabh Kant. Thank you so much for talking to us. Since this is all about social media, and most of the youngsters, they follow you, they've seen your work. Obviously, one thing I really wanted to understand, which is I think very relevant in today's scenario discourse. The biggest challenge you had in recent times was building consensus. For youngsters, that complicated dialogue has kind of overtaken the general conversation. How do you build consensus? What kind of tips you want to give to our young watchers?
So never give up. Keep innovating. So we failed about 16 times. We kept negotiating. Every time we had a failure, we came with a new draft. So 300 hours of negotiations we did. 250 bilaterals on one para, on the Russia-Ukraine para, one para. Took us 300 hours to get every word right. And we were able to bring G7, we were able to bring emerging markets, we were able to bring, the whole Russia, China, everybody together. We demonstrated India's great ability to get everybody together and bring consensus. So never give up and discuss bilaterally, find out everybody's red line, go for consensus.
And then how do you bring this balance to the table where you are assertive, whatever points you want to make, you include those points, and yet don't become confrontational?
Be very clear what you want to achieve. Keep negotiating bilaterally. Push for the big picture. Take everybody into confidence and say this is what the world needs. And in my case, I was fortunate because there was always my ability to take risk, to be bold, to be assertive, because I was the Sherpa to the Prime Minister of India, and the Prime Minister had his own standing, and because of his standing, I could push aggressively.
And other than a great, negotiator or Niti Aayog, G20 Sherpa, you also a ghazal lover, I heard.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of ghazal.
So, any favorite?
Well, I've listened to a lot of ghazal from Pankaj Udas to Jagjit Chitra Singh. I got all of them. I was in Kerala earlier. And, for 25 years I spent in Kerala. So I used to get all these classical performers from North India to Kerala and spread that in a very big way in the Malabar region of Kerala. And they all started loving ghazals there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you could, it's Prasunji just
Prasun
sang.
is a great classical artist.
So if you could share some, because I think youngsters are also loving ghazals these days a lot.
But I'm not a great singer, so your listeners will all be greatly disappointed.
No. They would be more than eager if you could just one or two lines.
I think that wouldn't be fair to your viewers.
Fair.
But I must say that there's been a lot of creativity. Since I was down south in Kerala, I was able to build the Kerala brand as God's own country. And a lot of that brand building was done because there was a North Indian who was creative in his approach, who could work with the South Indians to create a great Kerala tourism brand.
Okay.
But northern part of Kerala and the southern part of Kerala, a lot of that influence, we saw a lot of classical artists we were able to bring to at the Malabar Mahotsavam in Kerala.
Okay, so if you, I won't force you to sing, but if you want to finish this conversation with your favorite sher, go-to sher for youngsters
I would merely say that from God's own country to incredible India, it's been a journey of great creativity, of constantly working with creative people who've enabled me to grow and
Thank you so much.
make India
Thanks.
prosper. Thanks.